It is finally time to begin construction of the Mega Base. That's right, it's episode 5. I'm here inside Liam's humble abode, and episode 5 means that it's time to get started on the Mega Base. Woo! Liam was also building a bridge here, which looks really cool. This looks very reminiscent of last season. In fact, at the rate he's going, it'll probably look identical. I love it. We do need to address the elephant in the room. And I'm not talking about that elephant in the room. Not that one. To put it simply, I have outgrown this base. In fact, I outgrew this base quite a while ago. It's a little small in here, when all I can fit are these 8 barrels, plus these 2, and then obviously my valuables down here. But I can't live here forever, because I don't have enough storage, and I mean, even though it's nice and centralized, it's very close to everything else, it's not good enough. I need a new home. Or at least I need to start working on a new home. So it's time to build my Mega Base! Oh, but first, you know what? I actually kind of want to check and see if I've made any profits recently. I don't think I have. I did add some more wood. I got some pale oak. But I don't think I've sold anything, because I did just check this. Oh! Hey! Diamond! Nice! Okay, well someone must have... Whoa! Okay. Well, someone must have just been on, like, last night, because I was on last night restocking. Okay, well... Hey! 2 more diamonds. I love it. I have a feeling I know who bought that, and I'm guessing it was Danny. Because Danny's made a shop right here, because I told him that I was going to be needing a lot of stone. And so if anyone made a stone shop, I would be, like, the top customer. So, stone shop and blacksmith. So far he's got deep slate, which is fine. I don't need any deep slate. I don't see any stone right now, which is okay. I'm sure we'll get there. But I have to say, this is a really cool looking shop. I like this theme very much. I think he's going to make a lot of sales. The shopping district is officially beginning to boom. But Noah's right over there, Liam's right over here, and I am in this direction. Okay? I have the coordinates down specifically because it might be a tiny bit of a challenge to find it. But if you travel down this ravine until it reaches the end, and then you just travel over a hill or 2, you'll get to my ideal location. So my base is northwest of spawn. Ah! Oh no. Oh no. Not good. I hate powdered snow. You can see the mountain from here. That mountain right there, that is where I will be building. So, the ravine ended right there, and then you come down here and a new river starts, and that is the mountain. I guess I should probably explain what I'm actually going to be building. So you know how every season I build a Star Wars themed base? Well, this season I'm going a little bit more unknown. It's a lesser known building. For those of you who have seen Star Wars The Bad Batch, you'll know exactly what this is. For those of you that haven't, you'll have no idea what this is. I'll put a picture on the screen here. From Star Wars The Bad Batch, the Empire has a secret base on Tantus that is built into a mountain. It's a ring that goes around an entire mountain, and they've hollowed out the inside and they build in here. That's what I'm going to be attempting. So I had to pick the most circular and standalone mountain that I could find. And this one seemed pretty good. Pretty good overall. I am going to have to build more to it though, because as you can see there's a spot that sticks up out there. But it's completely surrounded, well not really, but it's a lot surrounded by water, and it's, you know, pretty steep, and it looks really cool as a mountain. I think this will look really cool. Or at least I hope it's going to look really cool. So I do, in fact, need to get this figured out in terms of the rough skeleton of the build, and I didn't bring a bed, which would have been a smart thing to do. Might have to kill some sheep. Okay, alright, here's my plan. We're gonna set up camp. Here's home base. And there's the skeleton shooting at me. Oh, now he got me. Hey, you wanna come here and fight me like a man? This is the top of the mountain. So there's this flat-ish area, and then there's this snow peak. My plan, as of right now, is to get the mountain to curve upwards and meet this point. So it's not just flat and then a sharp incline up to this, but I want to curve it upwards, which is going to be tricky, but I think we can do it. Now, because all of this here will actually be underground, there's actually no point having any of these trees here. So for right now, the plan is actually to get rid of every single tree. Every single birch tree that you see that sits around here needs to go. Do we do this as a time lapse? No, because that's not very interesting. Let's chop down some trees. We'll get some stock for lol. So I have my other woods in here. And now I have collected all of my birch wood. What do you think? Too much? Now I'm going to take you back to Tantus Mountain so you can see what it looks like now that it is bare. And we can try and figure out a general shape with the dirt. I don't know. This is going to be weird. There's my mountain. It looks a lot different now that there's no trees. I feel like you can kind of understand the size of this a little bit better. So, obviously, you see that flat part that's on the left side and then the raised part on the right side. The goal is for the left side and the right side to match in height. And that doesn't mean to take down the right, that means to build up the left. Even though it would be easier on my brain to take down the right, you know, it's not going to be as big of a mountain then if I do that. So we have to build up the left. Oh, great, and now it's raining. Oh, the clouds got... Oh, no. Everything has been flattened, and there's lots of caves near my base, which is potentially great. Okay, I think the primary objective is going to first be to establish the exact center of this mountain. I think that's going to be the goal. Before we do anything else, a center needs to be established, which means I have to build up high. So the exact center is probably like here? Maybe here? We're just going to build up and see what it looks like upon making it up there. I hope you don't have a fear of heights. Okay. The higher we go, the better vantage point we get. It's not a circular mountain per se. This is really hard to tell. We actually might have nailed the center. I understand it's like gradually goes down over there. We don't have to include that as part of the mountain though. So I think roughly here. Alright, so just eyeballing it apparently works this time around. I think the top of our mountain will be about right here. About right there, and we'll put a torch on that just to set it in stone, literally. And now is the less fun part. I need to get a ton of dirt and try and like bridge up to this, at least on that side. We're gonna see if I can do that. I'm gonna collect dirt. Dirt. I must get the jaw of dirt. The pillar is behind me, which I have to build up to. And I just basically have to do a little bit of this action. I have no idea, like I'm not making any sort of specific shape here. I'm just occasionally going up like this. And the goal is to reach the top there. Ah! Woo, I saved myself. That was amazing. That's okay. Uh-oh. Oh. That definitely would have been the death of me. Okay. Now, just to make sure that that's not absolutely horrible. Ooh, can we make it? Yes, we can. I still haven't died yet. Alright, let's step back and see how horrible this looks. Well, alright, for my first time building a mountain. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I definitely think that could work. Of course, the rest of the mountain is like very sudden going up, and then this is more slanted, like it's a lot more gradual. But I'm not complaining. I think that looks good. I think that looks really good. The tough part is going to be to fill everything in. All right. Next, I'm going to have to establish a point on this side where I want to end. But I say we take a little break from building this. Let's go find Josh's castle and Seth's base and see what it looks like, because I have not seen any progress on it, and I'm really curious to do that. And I need an excuse to get away from placing more dirt. Alright, I'm in Seth's old cave thing down here. Josh is online currently. But I think I've found what Seth is building. I had no idea what he was building. I have no idea if he's following a tutorial or not, but this thing looks awesome. Hold on. Check. Oh, wait, that's his beacon. He wasn't lying when he said he had a beacon. Check that out. That is really cool. Obviously, it's just the shell of a building right now, but it looks awesome. I think it's going to end up being really cool. I'm not sure what this is going to be. Is this going to be his house? Is this going to be one of several buildings? Like, what is it? I don't know what he's doing. But I'm excited to see what it turns into. Overall, I think Seth's base is coming along nicely. I'm excited to see where he goes with this. Josh has said that he's made some progress on his base. I forget how to find him, though. That's the problem. Because I'm rowing in this direction, and I really don't think it's in this direction. I thought it was that way. There's two polar bears in the middle of the ocean. Okay, cool. Ah, okay. We're going in the right direction. Here we go. I think it's cool, however people end up building their bases. I don't think it really matters how they do it. Some people look at a tutorial and they follow it that way. Some people look at a detailed image and they do it that way. Some people just look at a regular image and they go based off that. Some people don't look at any image whatsoever. They just build it from memory. Or some people create something completely unique that's their own style. I tend to look at a picture of something, just a picture of something, and then I just recreate that to the best of my ability. That's just my style. I'm not saying that that's the right style or the wrong style. There is no right or wrong style. I'd say the only wrong style is building something that someone else built and calling it yours. That's plagiarism. Don't do that, kids. I was out in this direction earlier trying to find Josh's castle, and I'm glad to see that I was going in the right direction. I actually had to go a little bit further, and I didn't even realize it. I had to go about 200 blocks further, and I would have found it. But I stopped short because I thought I went too far. I think in the next episode, we're going to have to make another hub. I have an interesting idea for that involving going to the nether roof instead of in the nether. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, wait. I just realized something. I'm in the exact spot. Except I made a grave error. Guys. I didn't go to negative 2,500. I went to positive 2,500. Which means I'm now 5,000 blocks away from where I need to be. Holy moly. Okay, so that player locator, that is where Josh's base is. He's at his base right now. I messed up. For those of you who understand the inside reference, I basically did what my dad always does and get lost. You know, as I'm traveling to Josh's base, I realized that I probably missed the opportunity for some really cool places to build my base. This one, for example, this is a pretty cool place. You know, cherry blossoms on all sides. Deep crater. Definitely would have been a good spot, but Well, you know, I decided not to look that far into the distance. Well, I made it. It's definitely taller than it was last time. Although I don't see Josh's... Oh, there he is. Wait. Okay, so right there, he's too far away for me to see, but if I go right there, I can see him. That's crazy. Okay, let's see. Ooh, wow. Oh, wow, he's been busy. Oh, he's got a couple diamonds. He said that he will trade me some iron for some dirt, and I do really want dirt for my mega base. Storage. Okay, this is going to be for storage. So he's following a tutorial, from what I hear. This is going to look cool. You know what this kind of reminds me of? Ooh, what's this? Greenhouse. Okay. This kind of reminds me of his 3S3 castle. Just the way that it's very organized, very laid out. Okay, what is this? Iron farm. Oh, he's going to have an iron farm. Okay, he's not going to need my iron for much longer. Oh, what is this? Aha, here's his village training hall. There we go. I gave him 10 iron blocks. So now he's got a stack and a half of iron. That looks cool. Look at that. That is a big castle. That's going to look so cool. I love it. Josh, it's going to be great. It's going to be very grand. I'm excited to see what you got, my friend. But now it's time to return to our Mega Base Mountain so that we can continue construction. Hey, Mr. Spider. How's it going? Hey. That's what I thought. I think in order to say that we've made substantial progress today, this thing that you see here, we need to have 3 other times. We need to have one going on that side of this pillar, that side of this pillar, and this side of this pillar. So, this could be interesting. Again, I could do this as a time lapse, but I just feel like there's not much point. So, let me see here. If I go like this, and then I throw this junk away, if I follow a straight line, which is going to be easier said than done. Alright, so the steep part of the mountain kind of goes to here. So I need to go something like this. Oh yeah, this is going to have to be a lot steeper on this side. I'm also now realizing that these trees are also going to have to go. I didn't think that they would, but actually I think all of them on top of this mountain are going to have to go. But hey, that's free spruce, which is good. I've been needing some spruce. There we go. So that's side number 2. And I say side, but I don't mean side of the mountain since it's more of a circle. But I mean side of the cobblestone pillar that I put in the center there. So like that. That one's more subtle, as you can see, because obviously that part of the mountain is already pretty curved out. So now I'm going to do that on the easy side, which is over here. Shouldn't be too bad. Whose idea was this anyways? To make this kind of base. Who woke up one morning and said, let's build Tantus? We are going to have to chop down these trees, though. Like, every single one of these trees has to go. Alright. Here's where this gets interesting. Because this part of the mountain, I don't know how well I'm going to be able to highlight this for you. If you look at this side of the mountain, it cuts off there, and then it slopes down, and then there's trees. I'm not going that far over. That's insane. And then it wouldn't be circular. So here's my thought process. I'm going to cut it off. You see where my plus sign is currently hovering. This area here, I'm thinking of stopping it just beyond that. And so we'll have a flat portion over there that will kind of just exist, I guess. That's my current plan. We're going to see if this actually works or not. I'm also running out of food, but it's a good thing that I got all of these hay bales. The goal of this base was actually to find a mountain where I wouldn't have to do much terraforming. And believe it or not, out of all the mountains that I found, this one actually seemed to be the easiest. to terraform. So before you think that I've made this really difficult on myself, I don't think I have. I really don't think I have. I think this is actually pretty light. Like that. Excellent. Alright, let's sleep. That way we can get a better view of this during the day. That's not bad. This is going to be a monumental task. So here's what's going to happen over the next couple episodes. I'm going to have to take dirt and fill this in from this dirt side to this dirt side. And then from this dirt side to that dirt side. Like, it's all going to have to be enclosed. Not up that way, but I just mean that I'll go up diagonally around this. So I will be standing in a big open space inside the mountain. It'll be like a big cave that I'm standing in, because that's where the actual base portion is going to be. But it has to be like a curved top to the base, and hence the reason for all the dirt. Oh, and we'll also get rid of the trees. We'll get rid of the trees too. Alright, so cobblestone and trees. And then we can probably end off the episode there. Well, there you go. How's that? It doesn't look much different, I know. All the trees are gone from the top. The leaves are currently despawning. I removed that cobblestone pillar from the middle, which looks really ugly. So it looks like there is a framework in place, which is wonderful. Yeah, as you can see, all the leaves are disappearing. And there's a cow up here. He's just chilling. I'm not going to kill him, I'm going to leave him here. Overall, I'm actually really happy with what the plan is. I think it's going to be very interesting. And what I haven't told you is what all is going in the base, because I have a very, very ambitious plan. We're going to see if I can get it to work with this base. So I haven't told you everything yet. I think you will find this very interesting, in a good way. But we're going to sign off here for now. I got a decent amount of stuff done today. Hopefully I get some stuff figured out in the meantime. Yeah. But thank you all so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.